Okay, question 7. Consider the rational function. What is the vertical asymptote? What's the hole in the graph? And what's the horizontal asymptote? Well, I'll start with the vertical asymptote. It doesn't appear that it has one, so I would say none. So does it have a hole in the graph? Well, here's what we're going to do on that. We're going to factor the numerator. So the numerator is going to be a GCF. You can take out a 3x, and that's going to give you x plus 2. Now, if I rewrite the x plus 2 on the bottom, then you'll see that those x plus 2's would cancel out, right? So x plus 2, remember your 0 from the denominator, your restriction is -2. It's always what makes that 0. Well, -2 would cancel from this factor here would cancel out from this. So if you actually went over to -2, scroll down here, and it'll say undefined. And you could also just say x equals -2, and you can see that they really don't cross here, right? There's no point of intersection. So that tells you there's no point on the graph at -2. So that's going to be a hole in the graph there, -2. And horizontal asymptote, well, since the degree here is larger than the bottom, it's not going to have one. As you can see, it's a diagonal line. So this also has no horizontal asymptote as well as no vertical. So it just has a hole in the graph at -2.